Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON-TV 9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines for the day. The February Educator of the Month has been announced, plus a local official gets a big honor here in Richmond, and body cams for a Southern Kentucky Sheriff's Office. We're going to take a look at the weather with Sam, and your sports report with Michael Watkins is coming up today live at 5. But first, in our WBON-TV big story of the day, Richmond Police responded to the post office in downtown on Madison Avenue last night around 6:30. After patrons reported blood all over the post office floor, the facility was shut down while police investigated what they say may have been someone with a badly injured foot. The scene was cleaned up so the facility could reopen Monday morning. Police went on to say there was no evidence of a break-in. No victim has been identified at this time, and police are investigating the matter. Well, WBON-TV, in partnership with Forked Bank, is excited to honor Tracy Brandenburg as the February Educator of the Month. Mrs. Brandenburg is a dedicated health science teacher at Ignite Academy North. She creates an engaging and supportive learning environment where students thrive. From hands-on labs to guest speaker presentations by local healthcare professionals, she ensures her students receive a unique and valuable learning experience that prepares them for success. Nominated by Dean of Students Ashley Smith, it was shared that Tracy shows genuine care and concern for each of her students. She goes the extra mile by reaching out to students and parents when someone is absent, ensuring they have the support they need to catch up on missed work. Her deep commitment to student success and her ability to foster a positive classroom culture makes her truly exceptional. Tracy is a role model for all educators and a treasured asset to our school community. Congratulations, Mrs. Brandenburg. Well, Madison County Attorney Jenny Heyman has received a big honor recently by being elected Vice President of the Kentucky County Attorneys Association Board of Directors for the 25-26 term. Additionally, Heyman has been chosen as one of 5 county attorneys to serve on the Prosecutors Advisory Council starting this year. Congratulations to Jenny. Well, 2 suspects are now in custody following a bank robbery that occurred on Tuesday the 28th at the Central Bank on Southland Drive in Lexington. Around 3 p.m. that day, a man entered the bank and demanded money before fleeing the scene with an undisclosed amount of cash. The Lexington Police Department, utilizing investigative techniques and assistance from their real-time intelligence center, quickly identified and apprehended the suspects. Denzel Cruz, 30, was arrested Tuesday in connection with the robbery. He faces charges of first-degree robbery, third-degree fleeing or evading police, tampering with physical evidence, trafficking in marijuana, and trafficking in fentanyl. Corey Birch, 36, was arrested Friday by the Nicholasville Police Department. He faces charges of first-degree robbery, first-degree fleeing and evading police, and theft of a motor vehicle. Birch was also arrested on unrelated warrant. Both suspects are currently in custody. The Lexington Police Department expressed gratitude to the Nicholasville Police Department for their assistance in apprehending Birch. Well, the Laurel County Sheriff's Office announced on Monday that all deputies will soon be equipped with body cameras. This decision comes amidst public outrage following the fatal shooting of Doug Harless by London police officers in December of 2024. Sheriff John Root stated, "Keeping our community safe is a top priority for the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. Law enforcement is at its most effective when there is accountability and trust between law enforcement and the community. These cameras promote transparency and confidence in the community that we serve and protect. I'm confident that the body camera initiative will continue to engender the trust and confidence of the Laurel Countyans in the Sheriff's Office work." The Laurel County Fiscal Court approved a contract with Motorola for the purchase of 36 body cameras and associated storage software at a cost of $26,800 per year. Judge Executive David Westerfield emphasized the importance of this initiative, stating, "This is a new era. That's what every police department is moving towards in body cameras to protect everybody. We feel like it was necessary to help the Sheriff's Department achieve this goal. This will protect our officers and the public. The specific date for the implementation of body cameras has not yet been announced." The police say that someone seemingly has donated drugs to a Goodwill in Lexington. According to officials, employees at the Goodwill on Leestown Road notified them of an apparent drugs, and when police arrived at the scene, they found suspected cocaine. While the drugs do appear to have been donated, investigators are unsure of how the donation occurred. That is all that was known about the incident at this time, but of course we're going to bring you updates as that story develops. A London woman was arrested on Sunday morning following a stabbing incident. Kristen Hoke, 39, was taken into custody. According to the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to a stabbing complaint around 2:15 a.m. on Sunday. Upon arrival at the scene on Slate Lick Road, deputies learned that an altercation had occurred on the front lawn of the residence, during which Hoke allegedly stabbed a male victim under the armpit. Hoke fled the scene but was apprehended shortly thereafter in a neighboring residence. The victim was transported to the UK Medical Center for treatment of their injuries. Hoke has been charged with first-degree assault and is currently being held in the Laurel County Detention Center. Well, one man died and another was injured after a boat capsized on Lake Cumberland early Saturday morning. Russell County Search and Rescue responded to the incident around 4:30 a.m. Both occupants of the boat were recovered from the water. One individual was found alert and conscious, while the other unconscious and unresponsive. CPR was immediately administered to the unconscious man before both individuals were transported to the Russell County Hospital. Tragically, the unconscious man, now identified as 44-year-old Armando Penaluzza, succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced deceased at the hospital. The Russell County Coroner's Office is investigating the death as a drowning. The Russell County Sheriff's Office, Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the Russell County EMS assisted with that rescue effort. Well, the Kentucky State Police Post 8 in Moorhead has been requested by the Madison County Sheriff's Office to conduct an investigation into a body that was located in the Ohio River today. KSP was contacted this morning around 9:30 after a body was located in the Ohio River. The Mason County coroner identified the deceased as David Blevins Jr., 47, of Stratfordsville, Kentucky. Mr. Blevins was entered missing by Johnson County Sheriff's Office back in December of 2024. KSP was assisted on the scene by the MCSO and Mason County coroner. The investigation remains ongoing, but KSP Sergeant Eugene Robinson. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. What a beautiful day we've had here in the Bluegrass. We've got Sam in the Weather Center, hoping this weather sticks around.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mamoot Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mamoot Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
It's time to winterize your home, and Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration is here to make sure that your home is ready for when the snow and everything that comes with this time of year finally makes it our way. Call today and schedule a free inspection and consultation with an honest source that is willing to make sure you get what you need. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Like them on Facebook or visit KentuckyRoofWorks.com for more information.
Welcome back to Alive at 5. We saw the sunshine out there today. Much warmer temperatures, 70 degrees out there today. We've got Sam in the Weather Center going to let us know how long these warm temps are going to stick around.
Hi, thanks, Gretelyn, and welcome everyone. We've seen a nice warm afternoon out here. In fact, we ended up at least tying record highs. Latest I saw, and I don't have the official numbers in just yet, but a lot of sunshine, warm wind coming out of the southwest. I saw 70 at Lexington. It may have been a little bit warmer, and 70 was the previous record. And in Berea at 68. So 68 was the previous record. So again, likely a little bit warmer than that. So breaking some highs here today. And then for the day tomorrow, we do have a cold front sinking south. And so that's really through the overnight. Here we are at 7 a.m. That cold front is already south of us. We'll lift back north as a warm front into the day Wednesday. That's going to send some showers and thunderstorms late Wednesday and into Thursday. So we're talking record highs today, but the cold front ruins it tonight. We'll have a chance of a little patchy fog developing, maybe a few drips along that frontal boundary. And then cooler temperatures for the day Tuesday and pretty much for Wednesday as well. But then Wednesday night we warm up quickly with our next system moving in. That really could kick up quite a few showers and thunderstorms. It's really Wednesday night into the day Thursday, so that's why I put Thursday on there. As we watch the forecast, again, a couple stray drips or fog out the door in the morning, some lingering clouds through the early part of the afternoon. And once that clears, we'll just have more clouds coming at us on Wednesday as humidity will be on the rise rapidly. Looking at about 0.3 of an inch of rainfall. Again, that's Wednesday night into Thursday. Temps overnight falling into the low 50s with some of that patchy fog. And you can see some drips possible. And those thunderstorms should hold off until Wednesday night. We kind of start warming up a little bit, but we're going to drop down to 39 degrees here Tuesday night. 62 for a high Thursday, another warm afternoon, another cold front, and another system to deal with. This time could be a little rain-snow mix Sunday night into Monday.
Thanks, Sam, for that forecast. Of course, you can pick that up anytime at WBON-TV.com, and you can also check that out over at our Facebook page. A Lexington judge has lowered the bond of a murder suspect. The suspect, Keyshawn Owens, is charged in connection with the death of Chadwick Boone. During a hearing in court Monday, Owens reportedly requested his bond be lowered from over $700,000 to $10,000. The judge, Julia Goodman, said, "That's not going to happen. It's not going to go down to $10,000. We have a murder here." However, Goodman did lower the bond to $250,000. Owens has been accused of shooting Boone at the Brothers Bar and Grill on Winchester Road back in February of 2024. Detective Jeremy Atkins shared new details in court Monday about the night of the incident. Reportedly, security footage showed Boone and Owens arriving at the restaurant together, behaving like friends. However, after an altercation, Owens shot Boone 3 times. Atkins further testified that footage shows Owens fleeing the scene following the shooting. Owens apparently managed to get to New York, where he was arrested in June. He has a status hearing scheduled for February the 27th. Well, a partnership between the Christian Church and Winter World Incorporated will be bringing new and affordable housing units for seniors to Lexington. 3 years ago, following an architectural study, the church learned that it would need over $1 million of baseline repairs. Reverend Christy Jo Harbor said, "We knew we could not do that alone, so we asked God to show us the way." That way came in about an unexpected partnership with Winterwood Incorporated, a property management company that specializes in affordable housing. Woodland Christian Church and Winterwood Inc. were able to secure $13 million for construction of senior citizen housing in the church's adjacent lot and transform the church's historic sanctuary into a multi-purpose venue for worship and performing arts. Following 3 years of planning, securing tax credits, and finding investors, the groundbreaking ceremony was this past Thursday, and it was described as a jubilant celebration. Standing here today, said Reverend Dr. Donald K. Gillett II, "We can answer truly these bones have lived because of the partnership. To God be the glory." The project also received praise from Mayor Linda Gordon, who hopes this partnership sets a precedent for more like it. Dr. Demetrius Liggins was recently voted to serve a second term as Fayette County Public Schools Superintendent. He has served in the position of superintendent since 2021. Liggins' renewed contract was approved by the Fayette County School Board in a 3-2 vote, with parents speaking passionately for and against it. The contract, which is a 7-page with 2 pages of addendum, says Liggins' base salary will be no less than $275,000, with a yearly raise equal to the biggest raise percentage given to teachers with his experience. He is also permitted to spend up to $25,000 on an executive coach. Additionally, the addendum stipulates a $1,000 monthly vehicle allowance, a cell phone, and wellness package. Liggins' new term will start July 1st of 2025 and last through June the 30th of 2029. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Michael Watkins up with your sports news from over the weekend. That's coming up next.
The EKU men's and women's basketball teams are both looking to stake their claim as the top team in the Atlantic Sun Conference, and WBON-TV is excited to bring you live, free over-the-air coverage of Colonels basketball. Select games are set to air free over-the-air on WBON-TV, including 5 big conference games for both the men and women. For a complete list of games or to learn more about how you can watch, visit the WBON-TV Facebook page or WBON-TV.com. Sponsored by Chenault Vineyards, Kentucky Public Service Commission, the City of Richmond, Botany Bay, and Davis and Hammond PSC.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service in a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And us, and PD.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky Lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nerdad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
In a pair of games that aired live on WBON-TV over the weekend, the EKU men's and women's basketball teams picked up some big wins in conference play. With a recap of those wins and more from over the weekend, here is Michael Watkins in your Monday's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report.
It's a new week and a new edition of the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report. We'll start things off at Baptist Health Arena, where the EKU men's basketball team has now won 3 straight games in conference play, following that heartbreaking loss to Stetson 2 weeks ago. Over the weekend, the Colonels closed out Austin Peay by scoring the last 6 points and knocking off the Governors 88-82 for that 3rd straight win and getting a little revenge from a loss on the road to the Governors in January. George Kimball III led the team with 27 points and added 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Montavious Myrick started the game with a dunk and ended it with 14 points and 7 rebounds for the Colonels, who led by 1, 45-44 at the half. The second half was a back-and-forth affair, with the lead changing hands 16 times and also included 4 ties. As the final minutes were winding down, the Colonels' execution was superb. A Kimball to Myrick alley-oop gave Eastern the lead back with 1:16 remaining in the game, and 4 free throws in the final minute closed it out.
George Kimball lob. Myrick! The lob! George Kimball the alley. Myrick the oop. And the Colonels back in front by 2.
Cy Witt was dominant for the Governors, going for 29 points and 6 rebounds, helping Austin Peay outscore Eastern 46-38 in the paint.
Cy Witt, we tried everything on him. We double-teamed him early. We got away from our double-teaming. And we tried to just take away the wing entry passes so they couldn't throw it into him. We struggled with that. We tried it all. And then we double-teamed them late with about 1:30 to go. And we said, hey, let's go back to it and let's try to make somebody else beat us. And we came up with the big stop. And, I thought George was terrific late. He came up with, obviously the big 3 was huge, but he came up with the huge 50-50 ball. I thought Tay defensively was really good late. Meyer was good. And then, Mont just continues to just flourish. I mean, he's flourishing. But, 5 guys in double figures, 15 assists, 4 turnovers. We took care of the basketball, and it was a great team win for us.
Everybody did their part in the win for A.W. Hamilton. 5 guys in double figures, with Buttrey scoring 13, Blanton going for 10, and Jordan Crawford adding 11 off the bench to go along with Kimball's and Myrick's double-digit scoring. Meyer Wall added 7 points and 6 rebounds off the bench, and for Eastern, it showed how good this team can be when everyone is locked in.
I told the guys that, it was 5 guys on the floor that were really connected at the end of the game, but it was 16 guys that were wearing the EKU jersey tonight that were just focused on winning. It was all about just winning. And I thought our bench was tremendous. I thought Jordan Crawford came in and gave us a huge lift. And comes out with 11 points. So this is a really good team win for us.
Next up for the Colonels is a pair of road conference matchups at Florida Gulf Coast on Thursday and a rematch with Stetson on Saturday, with a chance to get some revenge for that buzzer-beating half-court shot and a chance to stack more wins in conference play. The EKU women got the day started with a win on Saturday, dominating last-place North Florida 78-44. Senior guard Caitlin Costner handed out 12 assists, which tied for the 4th most assists dished out by a Colonel in a single game in program history, and she added 8 points to go along with those assists. As a team, Eastern shot 49% from the floor, and of their 27 made field goals in the game, 23 of them came off assists. 4 EKU players ended the game in double figures, led by Althea Cara Angelis' 15 points, Rafaela Toussaint added 11, and Liz Freihofer and Jasmine McGinnis-Taylor each scored 10. Greg Todd's team is back in action on Thursday as well, hosting Stetson inside of Baptist Health Arena. That wasn't the only winning done over the weekend. The Madison Central Indians followed up a loss at Henry Clay on Thursday with an impressive showing against Evangel Christian on Friday night. We've all seen the numbers that Jake Feldhaus has been putting up, and Friday was just another example as the junior went for 32 points and 8 rebounds while knocking down 5 of his 8 three-point attempts. In the 3 games last week, Feldhaus scored 30 points a game, and for Central, they'll play 5 of their last 7 games at home, including a matchup tomorrow night versus North Laurel. Following that performance on Friday night, Feldhaus was awarded with his 3rd scholarship offer, this one coming from the hometown Colonels. The Madison Central girls also got a win over the weekend as they knocked off Nicholas County on Saturday to remain undefeated. Berea got a win. Model, everybody was in action, and we'll recap all of those games coming up tonight on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. We'll also have more interviews and so much more local sports content coming your way tonight at 6 p.m. For the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Holland Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Holland Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Holland Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay. When Holland Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond, call 859-626-7695 for Holland Sons Auto Care.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
I love this card.
Thanks. Go Colonels! Is it here? Hey Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
Welcome back to Live at 5. A quick traffic note before we go this afternoon. If you're going to be on I-75 after midnight, between midnight and 6 a.m., you need to know that there will be rolling roadblocks going on tonight. That is for pothole repair. That is from Duncannon until the Fayette County line. And there will be law enforcement on site with high-powered lighting and helping with traffic. Have a wonderful afternoon. Of course, I'll see you tomorrow, Live at 5.